Hi everyone. Welcome to Science with Angeline. Today, we're exploring ecology, the science of how living things interact with each other and their environment. Everything in nature is connected. To study these connections, ecologists look at different levels, starting from a single organism to a group of the same species, called a population, then all the different species in an area, a community, and finally the full system, including non-living parts, an ecosystem. The largest level is the biosphere, which is Earth's entire living system. Now, in every ecosystem, there are two main types of factors. Biotic means all the living things, like animals, plants, and fungi. Abiotic means non-living things, like sunlight, air, water, and temperature. Both work together to keep the system balanced. Energy moves through an ecosystem in a path. This is shown in food chains, where energy goes from plants to herbivores to carnivores. But food chains are simple. Real life is more like a food web, where everything is linked. Inside these chains and webs, we have producers, usually plants that make food from sunlight. Consumers, animals that eat other organisms. Decomposers, like fungi and bacteria that break down waste and dead stuff. Each organism also has a habitat, the place it lives, like a tree, a pond, or the ocean, and a niche, which is its job or role, like a bee pollinating flowers or a worm breaking down soil. Different places on Earth have different ecosystems. Rainforests are warm and wet, deserts are hot and dry, oceans are salty and deep, and tundras are cold and frozen. But they all work in the same basic way, transferring energy from the sun through all the living things. Predators hunt and eat prey, keeping populations balanced. But not all relationships involve hunting, some are helpful. That's called symbiosis. There are three types. Mutualism, both species benefit. Parasitism, one benefits, the other is harmed. Commensalism, one benefits, the other isn't affected. To survive in their environments, animals and plants have adaptations. Cacti store water, owls see in the dark, and penguins stay warm in the cold. But ecosystems can be harmed, especially by humans. Pollution, deforestation, and climate change can damage habitats and hurt living things. That's why we need to protect biodiversity, the variety of life. Biodiversity makes ecosystems stronger. The more different species there are, the more stable and healthy the ecosystem becomes. Even tiny bugs and bacteria matter. You can even build your own mini ecosystem in a jar or terrarium. Just add soil, plants, water, and sunlight, and you can watch the cycle in action. Now it's time to test what you've learned. Answer these questions in the comments below. 1. What's the difference between a food chain and a food web? 2. Can you name one predator and its prey? 3. Why is biodiversity so important? That's all for today on Science with Angeline. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun science videos every day. See you next time. Bye.